Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. It's time for our WNBA show here with Ramon Scott. You'll find the screen plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. We get both picks for you here from Ramon. And we'll bring him in right now. Showing good profit over the past 7 days in Major League Baseball. So let's bring Ramon in right now. Ramon, what's happening?
Yeah, Tony, a lot of excitement here. Just saw a great finish in the NHL with the late action, Vancouver and Edmonton goal late in the game. So NHL never disappoints. That other league game was 50 points in the fourth quarter. They got some things to work on over the round ball.
Yeah, it looks that way. All right, let's get underway here with our WNBA show here. We have both games for you. We move to the Ion Network on Friday here. Mystics and Suns going head to head here. Showing here the Sun favored about 9.5, total about 158.5.
I know you know where to find the Ion Network, Tony, and you'll be watching on Friday night WNBA action. We saw interesting results on Thursday night, certainly with the league, and we got a couple of other nice matchups here. How about we start with this one, Mystics and the Sun? Washington covered in their opener versus New York, 85-80. They lost an 8-point lead in that game against the Liberty heading into the fourth quarter. So a little bit of a tough one there, but they played well. I mean, they got the money still against one of the top teams in the league, and they're kind of in a situation where maybe they are supposed to be rebuilding here because they don't have Elena Deladon. They don't have Natasha Cloud, so they still have uh, Atkins. She had 20 points, and Brittany Sykes went for 14 and 10 rebounds, and Shakira Austin also had a good game. There are some good players still, to me, on this Washington team. If it's time to move on from Elena, so be it. Great player. You could say, look, you're not going to not want her on the team or whatnot, but this is a good trio of players here. You're going up against a great team here. Connecticut, they covered in that opener against Indiana, forced all their turnovers. My favorite, Dejanay Carrington, of course, shut down. She was the one who shut down Caitlin Clark. Everyone was talking about Caitlin Clark, the rough game, the 10 turnovers. It was Carrington who forced 8 of those turnovers and forced Clark into 2 of 10 shooting when guarding Clark. So a top guard, it's just that to me, they don't play that well offensively. As much as I like Carrington, that's where the Connecticut has a problem, I think. A little bit of scoring in the backcourt that may be the factor in this game. They got the money. They won that one by 21. Connecticut won all 4 meetings last year. Tony went 3-1 against the spread. You do, of course, have a great combination. Alyssa Thomas. DeWanna Bonner just went fifth all time in the history of the league in scoring in the last game. She should have a great matchup, to have a huge matchup here. My key player will be Atkins here to help Washington get the money. I've got this one 79-74. The last 5 meetings have all been decided by single digits. So I'm going to grab these points here with the Mystics.
All right, Mo Scott, click the link below for his best bets. It's Mystics and Sun. Mystics here at plus to 9.5. All right, we'll continue on here, guys. Be sure to click the link for Ramon's handicapper page and use that promo code Tony to check out to save 20% off all Ramon's premium pick packages. Let's continue on here as we move on here on our WNBA show. Ready for the next game on the board. Storm at Lynx here. Storm laying 2, total 163.5.
Yeah, and they just played, right? You remember what happened the other night. So Seattle lost at home to Minnesota 83-70. We turn it around here now. We're back in Minnesota. Take a look at that line. Seattle's still a road favorite here by 2 points. What's going on? Okay, Seattle, a pretty good team. You look on the surface, it looks like a pretty good roster. They're supposed to be, quick rebuild here a little bit after, obviously you lose your star player that led the team for so long, and she left the team last year. You still have some top players here. The way they're kind of rebuilding with, you figure Neka Ngumake is on Seattle now. She had 20 points in the opener despite the loss. Skylar Diggins Smith, hey, love Skylar. We love her career. Wherever she's been lately, there's been some trouble, some drama. She had 10 points in the opener, and Jewel Lloyd. What was gone from her game? What got stolen from her game? Tony, a 3 for 19 shooting, a poor effort. They're trying to get their rookie, Nikki Mall from Connecticut, into the lineup, into the country. Quite frankly, she's got a visa issue. She was on a student visa at Connecticut, so she's not ready to go yet. It could still be, maybe tomorrow. Could be like we're waiting on. I don't know. We're waiting on it to get approved. So some issues here with Seattle right now, and for Minnesota, they look like the team that has rebuilt quickly with Alana Smith, new Lynx, 22 points. Courtney Williams looks great in a Lynx uniform. The Lynx, remember, they got all the history. They've been great before. They're quick. They're back. I think Minnesota wins this game, and I think it'll be a high-scoring game. I've got it 84-82. Seattle was 7-13 on the road, and even after the game, they said, they're saying, "Hey, we got a new team, and we're still rebuilding. It's going to take." Well, you know what? Minnesota's kind of got a new team too. It looks like they're ready to go, Tony. Take Minnesota.
And Scott here, click the link below for his premium picks. Storm and Lynx. The Lynx here at +2. All right, we got you through this 2-pack here from WNBA here for Friday's action. Now it's time to take a look over at TonySpix.com here. Ramon doing great work in baseball over the past 7 days. Also great results in UFC, MMA the past for the year, and also the past 7 days as well. 15-game card, Major League Baseball. We got NBA, NHL action as well, WNBA. What we have going on over at Tony's Picks.
Yeah, I don't know how we got one home tonight, Tony, with that over in the Reds and the Dodgers tonight. But, well, we got, we'll take it after some of the others. That's right. That's right. We'll take it, too, after with some of the others went. So we'll take it here, and we'll be ready to roll in action here on a Friday in our playoff sports. Hopefully we'll get a better game in the NBA. We got NHL action as well. I think, Tony, give me these free plays in the WNBA. I have not rolled out any premiums yet. Maybe last year, the years before I have. I don't want to say it's a new era. I did want to see. We've given out a side a total on the network here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, 9 and 5 NBA, WNBA with all the picks. So I think we're probably ready to roll. I think we feel comfortable with that kind of record, just broad brushing it. So I think we can pin down some best bets. We might start to unfold those into the premium packages here in the WNBA after a 9 and 5 record so far. Every side in total on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel between here and the Morning Steam show. So I think we'll have some WNBA, some soccer as well, and a big baseball card on Friday. Of course, Friday is a great day to get the 3-day all sports pass here for the weekend, because you get that 3-day pass that you see there. Don't forget, you use promo code TonyT at checkout, save 20%. Purchase the package. These are time-based packages. I'm not saying anything that is going to make the bosses mad. If you get it with the later action after 3 p.m. Eastern, you'll also get my early action on Monday. There's no guarantee that you get 4 days worth of picks, but you can see the way the clock works. You can extend that a little bit, get even more picks from me, Ramon Scott. Going to get probably anywhere from 7 to a dozen plays over the next 3 days here, and don't forget Monday action as well. So that 3-day pass is really good. Get it after 3 Eastern. Get a little more bang for your buck over at Tony'sPicks.com. And also, we'll have packages available individually for Friday's action. I'll have probably roll out a 7-pack with all the action there. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Saves you the 20% off those packages and those extended packages. Of course, there's the 7-day and the 30-day as well. And we have other ways you can get us here at Tony'sPicks.com. You can do 2-for-1 handicapper promotion, which is great, and all sorts of other options, including individual sport packages. But what Tony's showing there is the best right there, really in the middle, the 3-day. Get involved, learn what it's about, see how my program of picks works, if you will. I just give a steady stream of solid, actionable information through the Tony'sPicks.com website. It's like having your own little pipeline to me. So not only do you buy my picks, you get a little bit of information, and quite frankly, you're supporting me here on the channel to come on here with Tony each night to do a show on his channel each night. These guys are great, but it does take a little bit of support as well, and I try to reward you with great information and winners. Tony talked about the little roll that we've started to get on here in Major League Baseball, so should be a pretty good weekend. We have some great series on the diamond, and of course, we try to get down, Tony, pretty much to these final four teams in our main playoff sports as well. We got a little work to do, though, this weekend with some hot primetime action. I already saw that line come out for that critical game between Minnesota and Denver. Looks like we're dealing with a 5-point spread. So it's going to be some really good games. And if you're having any question, come on board with me. I'm going to have premium selections in all the playoff games this weekend, Tone.
All right, guys, get over with Ramon Scott over at TonySpitz.com. Ramon heating up in baseball. Click the link in the description. Get on board with his long-term passes or the one-day passes. I noticed the customer behavior here is that they like to buy the one-day passes. They have success. Then they upgrade to the long-term pass. So one-day passes will be up there, guys. Keep an eye on those 3-packs. The best bets up there as well. Remember, the one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credited back to your account for site credits. That is profit guarantee. Not so on the long-term passes because it's sold at a discount. But again, keep an eye for those one-day passes up there. And whatever you get, remember that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save that 20% off. Access Ramon's page again. Click the link in the description. You'll land right here and get signed up. Hey guys, Ramon also hosts the Morning Steam here live on Tony Swick's YouTube channel at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. I pick from every game on the major board and then some. As he'll go into peripheral sports as well. So you guys make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications so you're live with Ramon at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Morning Steam. Come into the chat with your picks. They'll be announced over the show. All right, for Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you guys later.